Today I'm going to be simulating 25 years into WWE's future. Who will be the champion? Who will break all the records? What new superstars will be born? I guess let's find out. So here we are in Universe 1, and basically the way this is going to work is we're going to go ahead and simulate, and we're just going to keep going in, peering in to see what's currently going on and see what's interesting. Like we could simulate 6 months, a year, and then we're going to see how things change, and then we're going to go back and keep simulating and so on and so forth. Now in the first show of the year, hey everyone, Future John here. So while editing this video, I started to notice that you're going to hear this constantly. Something that resembles this. And that's because while I was recording, I didn't realize I was playing around with this piece of a light that I bought for making videos, and I unconsciously started playing with it, and I didn't realize until halfway through the video. So you're probably gonna hear that a lot, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry if you guys find that annoying, but I eventually realized and stopped doing it. So I hope you guys still enjoy the video. I hope you guys don't find it too annoying. Anyways, let's get back into it. We got The Miz main eventing. So okay, we got The Miz teaming with Gigi Dolan taking on Sanga and Becky Lynch. Wow, what a way to start off this video. What a way to start off this universe mode. I do have all the NXT stars in the main roster. I kind of got rid of NXT as a brand, so we're just gonna see how that goes. SummerSlam coming up. We're already gonna jump to SummerSlam. We got 25 years to simulate through. So at this point in time, Seth Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Lee is the WWE Intercontinental Champion. Judgment Day is the current Raw Tag Team Champions, and Becky Lynch is the Women's World Champion. Now let's check out how SmackDown's champions are looking like. Roman Reigns is still the Undisputed Universal Champion. Rey Mysterio is still the United States Champion. Judgment Day is the SmackDown Tag Team Champion, so they're the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. And Io is still the WWE Women's Champion. And Karrion Kross has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Interesting to say the least. While Becky Lynch lost the title to Shayna Baszler, now Shayna Baszler is the new Women's World Champion. So let's do another big jump. Let's jump over to the Royal Rumble. Let's see if there's any big championship changes after this big time jump. Cody Rhodes is the new World Heavyweight Champion. You love to see that. Dragon Lee is still the Intercontinental Champion, having a long reign. The Dirty Dogs dethroned Judgment Day at some point to become the Raw Tag Team Champion, and Shayna Baszler is the Women's World Champion. Over on SmackDown, things are looking pretty similar, except that Dakota Kai is the Women's World Champion. Did she dethrone her Damage Control teammate? Let me find out. Hold on. No, it looks like Scarlett was the one that dethroned Io, and then Dakota Kai beat Scarlett. Okay. And Karrion Kross has obviously become the Women's Champion by proxy. Why is Karrion Kross listed here? So now that we simulated the Rumble, let's see who won the Rumble. Xavier Woods wins the Men's Rumble. Wow, okay. And Bianca Belair wins the Women's Rumble. So she becomes the first ever two-time Women's Rumble winner. You love to see it. And Xavier Woods, that's an interesting one. Universe mode can get pretty crazy, dude. Heading over to WrestleMania, we got Matt Riddle for some reason main eventing WrestleMania. Let's find out what we got. JD McDonough for some reason is the World Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Lee is still the IC champ. Dirty Dogs still the Raw Tag Team champs, and Shayna Baszler still the Women's World Champion. So no big changes on Raw except JD McDonough. And on SmackDown, the biggest change is Axiom is now the women's what? Now Axiom is the United States Champion. So let's quickly look over our WrestleMania card. We got New Day versus KO and Sami Zayn. That's a banger. We got the Street Profits versus Hit Row. I don't know why I blanked out there for a second. Maxine versus Zoe Stark at WrestleMania. Oh my god. Emma versus Dakota Kai for the Women's Championship. Okay. Drew Gulak versus Axiom. I feel like that would be a banger. Carmelo Hayes versus JD McDonough for the World Heavyweight Championship. I hope Melo wins this. Gunther versus Cedric Alexander. Johnny Gargano versus Dragon Lee for the IC title. That's a banger. That would be a banger. Drew McIntyre versus Tommaso Ciampa. Also a banger. Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley. We've seen this match to death. Please stop. Karrion Kross versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship. And in the main event of WrestleMania is RK Bro versus the Viking Raiders for no titles on the line. Universe mode in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Universe mode in a nutshell. Karrion Kross dethrones Roman Reigns. That's all you need to know about Universe mode. So now starting year 2 of the simulation, we're not going to go through every single year because we'd be here all day, but we are going to go through a lot of them. So now we're at WrestleMania Backlash with Andre Chase main eventing the show. We got Axiom versus Rey Mysterio. That's a cool match. Cody Rhodes versus JD McDonough for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then we got Andre Chase versus Gunther main eventing the show. Okay. Let's head over to Money in the Bank. Let's see who's gonna be the next briefcase holder, because last year was Karrion Kross, I think, and yeah, he ended up winning the title. So that's something. So we got the women's Money in the Bank and the men's Money in the Bank. Let's see who wins it. We got Doudrop or Piper Nivens winning the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. That would be pretty exciting. And then we got Braun Breaker winning the men's Money in the Bank briefcase. Interesting. You already know Braun Breaker is gonna get pushed as a main event, a WrestleMania main eventer. So yeah, this might be the first step to that. Now we're at Clash at the Castle. We got Katana Chance versus Rhea Ripley. Anything else that's super interesting? What is this match? This is the main event, by the way. This is the main event for Clash of the Castle. Word. Oh, and Katana Chance wins the Women's World Championship from apparently former champion Rhea Ripley. So now Katana Chance is the Women's World Champion. Dude, Dragon Lee is still the IC champion, and Seth Rollins won back his World Heavyweight Championship at some point. Let me look at the IC Championship's history really quick, because dude's held it for a while. Dude, Dragon Lee has held it for 441 days in his first reign. He's held it once, and he's held it for 441 days. Dragon Lee is having a very dominant reign as the IC champion. You love to see that. Well, over in Elimination Chamber, we got Valhalla taking on Katana Chance for the Women's World Championship. What is this match? And we got a 6-way Elimination Chamber match for the World Championship, or the World Heavyweight Championship, my bad, as The Miz wins the World Heavyweight Championship. An absolute tragedy that just occurred. Well, let's move on to WrestleMania, as The Miz is the World Heavyweight Champ. We are truly in the darkest timeline. We got Karrion Kross taking on Sheamus for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Dragon Lee versus Akira Tozawa. Dragon Lee is still IC champ, so I don't know why he's not putting the title on the line. We got a 4-way Tornado Tag Team match for the Raw Tag Team titles. That would be fire. Why is Ludwig Kaiser and Sanga teaming up? Odd pairing. We got Pretty Deadly versus the Street Profits for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Trish Stratus versus Valhalla for some reason. The Miz versus Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. And in the main event, we got Katana Chance versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. We got main eventer Rhea Ripley and Katana Chance, WrestleMania main eventers here. And Katana Chance retains the Women's World Championship. Karrion Kross retains the Undisputed Universal Championship. And Cody Rhodes wins the World Heavyweight Championship. You love to see it. Now we made it to year number 3. As currently we got Cody Rhodes as the World Heavyweight Champion, Dragon Lee having the IC title run of a lifetime. We got the Creed brothers as the Raw Tag Team champions, and then we got Katana Chance as the Women's World Champion. On the other hand, on SmackDown, we got Karrion Kross still as the Undisputed Universal Champion, Axiom as the United States Champion, the Street Profits as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and Dakota Kai as the Women's Champion. Oh, let's see what year number 3 has now in store. As I see that Gunther and Akira Tozawa are currently in the rivalry. Okay. Same thing as always. Let's go simulate to mid-year over to Hell in a Cell. Katana Chance versus Becky Lynch. IC title match. Dragon Lee versus Gunther would be an absolute banger. JD McDonough versus Seth freaking Rollins. Katana Chance retains the Women's World Championship. Dragon Lee retains the IC Championship, like the GOAT that he is apparently. And JD McDonough wins the World Heavyweight Championship. That's unfortunate. Dude, Dragon Lee has held this for 693 days. He's literally the longest reigning IC champion of all time apparently. So now we jumped over to Survivor Series. Let's see how the championships were looking like. We got Cody Rhodes as the World Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Lee still the IC champion. I'm actually really curious if he gets to 1,000 days. If Dragon Lee can get to 1,000 days, that's huge. New Day are the Raw Tag Team Champions, and Becky Lynch is the Women's World Champion. And on SmackDown, Solo Sikoa is the Undisputed Universal Champion. Rey Mysterio is the United States Champion. The Street Profits are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and Lyra Valkyria is the Women's Champion. So we got a little bit of a shakeup in the title holders here. We got War Games matches, we got title matches, all types of things. Nothing really super crazy happened. So let's move on to the next one. Let's go simulate to day 1. So in this pay-per-view, you only got 2 title defenses. We got the Creed brothers versus Alpha Academy, and Dragon Lee versus Andre Chase for the IC title. Will this be Dragon Lee's Big L? Oh! Dragon Lee loses the IC title to Andre Chase. The reign has finally come to an end. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was a run. How long did he hold the title for? Dragon Lee held the IC title for 889 days, dude. Wow. What a run. Now let's check out the Royal Rumble. We got the Royal Rumble stuff. Let's see who won the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble was won by Roman Reigns, and then Bianca wins the Women's Rumble again, becoming a 3-time Rumble winner. Okay, she really may be the women's version of John Cena. So now at the very end of the year, at WrestleMania once again, we got Sheamus vs Solo, we got a bunch of random matches, Andre Chase versus Johnny Gargano for the IC title, we got Trish Stratus versus Kaden Carter for the Women's World Championship, we got a 4-way tag team match, Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley, we got The Miz versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, and in the main event of WrestleMania, it's gonna be Becky Lynch versus Candice LeRae. No title in the main event of WrestleMania. WrestleMania main eventer, Candice LeRae. What a timeline we're living on here. We got Candice LeRae main eventing WrestleMania against Becky Lynch for no title on the line over world title matches. What a time to be alive. And now we made it to year number 5, I think. I've honestly kind of lost count. Hold on, let me check. Actually, no, this is year number 4. Okay, so now we're gonna do the first big jump, because if we're gonna do every single year, I'm gonna be here for multiple days recording this. So let's do like a 3-year jump really quick. I'll be right back.
1 eternity later.
And we're back. 3 years have gone by in this universe mode, so it's time to see if there was any big title changes, if there was anything big that happened. So now Carmelo Hayes is the World Heavyweight Champion, Mustafa Ali is the Intercontinental Champion, the team of Veer and Chad Gable, okay, are the Raw Tag Team Champions, and Rhea Ripley is the Women's World Champion. Bobby Lashley is the Undisputed Universal Champion. Drew Gulak is the United States Champion. Sami Zayn and Dexter Lumis are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Alba Fire is the Women's Champion. We're starting to get some weirdo tag teams now. Let's head over to SummerSlam again, and let's see if there's any big title matches that we can look at. I don't know, maybe we'll see something that's interesting here. Get The Miz vs Carmelo Hayes for the World Heavyweight Championship. We're just gonna ignore that. And we got Shinsuke and JD McDonough main eventing at SummerSlam in a last man standing match with JD McDonough wins. The Miz wins back the World Heavyweight Champ. What is up with like 2028 Miz or something like that? This is 7 years. No, this is 2030 Miz. 50-something-year-old Miz at this point, still winning the World Heavyweight Championship, bro. Bro, what is this? We got Randy Orton teaming with Sangha. What? Like, I swear, once you get to like the year, like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years into a universe mode simulation, it starts getting crazy, dude. Like, really crazy. So now the Royal Rumble has come, and Kofi Kingston wins the Royal Rumble for the men. Jey Uso wins the Undisputed Universal Championship, and we will never know who won the Women's Rumble, I guess. The current standings haven't changed for the championships on Raw, but on SmackDown, Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, is the Undisputed Universal Champion, and the rest of the titles are the same. Interesting. As we make it to WrestleMania, we got Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's gonna be a banger. Mustafa Ali versus Dexter Lumis for the IC title. What else? We got Io versus Alba Fire for the Women's Championship. Gigi Dolan versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. That's an odd one. We got Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso for the Undisputed Universal Championship at WrestleMania. That is a real match that they could do in the future. Probably not gonna happen, but because they already did it at SummerSlam, but you already know this is pretty realistic to current day WWE. And in the main event of WrestleMania, we got the New Day versus the Creed brothers for no titles. What is up with like the universe mode like engine putting non-title matches over title matches in the main events of WrestleMania? I don't know why that's a thing, but I've noticed that's a trend throughout the simulation, is that they constantly put non-title matches in the main event slot at WrestleMania instead of the actual title matches. Regardless, WrestleMania has come and gone, and now we are quickly jumping into year number 8. So starting off at year number 8, let's see who are the current day champions, just so we have a good idea of what's happening. Drew McIntyre is the current World Heavyweight Champion. Dexter Lumis, the IC Champion. The Sami Zayn Weird Robert Roode team is still the Raw Tag Team titles, or champions. And Gigi Dolan is the current Women's World Champion. And over on SmackDown, the champions have not changed. We're year number 8, so I feel like it's only right to jump over to year number 10. So we're just gonna simulate really quickly through 2 years. We're not gonna go through every single thing meticulously. Alright, we made it to year number 10. We obviously need to check who the current day champions are. This is tradition at this point, fellas. JD McDonough, World Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Lee back at it with the IC title. Viking Raiders are the Raw Tag Champion. And Cora Jade is the Women's World Champion. We got Bobby Lashley as the Undisputed Universal Champion. Jimmy Uso is the United States Champion. That's a new one. We got Randy Orton and Sanga as the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. And we got Alba Fire as the Women's Champion. But, you know, since we reached year number 10, I feel like it's only right to do a little bit of a shake-up. I'm going to switch some people around in the roster and see how things can change. But obviously, we don't want the same people winning the same titles over and over again. So I'm going to do a little bit of a shake-up. Give me a second. Alright, we shook things up a little bit. We switched some people in. We brought some people in. So let's see how much this actually changes the landscape. So, because I switched some big stars across different shows, I brought in some outside people from WWE into WWE. Let's see how that changes everything. So for starters, we already got something different. We got Bayley versus Cora Jade for the Women's World Championship. I switched Bayley over from SmackDown to Raw, so that is a big change. And she wins the Women's World Championship. The MJF takes on Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. That's one of our new additions. And safe to say that MJF is the only new addition to the new WWE landscape. Just saying. Let's simulate all the way to year 15. But before we do that, Carmelo Hayes is still the current World Heavyweight Champion. Dexter Lumis is the IC Champion. The new Randy Orton Tag Team, Orton and Cedric Alexander, is the Raw Tag Team Champions. And Bianca Belair is the Women's World Champion. One of the switch-ups I did last year. Over on SmackDown, we got Brock Lesnar as Undisputed Universal Champion. Jey Uso is still the United States Champion. Wait a minute. Wait. So we got Randy Orton, right, as the Raw Tag Team Champions alongside Cedric Alexander, and then we go over to freaking SmackDown over here, and then Randy Orton is the SmackDown Tag Team Champion with Sanga. This dude has two different tag team partners and has two different tag team belts with two different teammates. Dude is cheating on his tag team partners. What is happening, bro? As you can tell, this is a different day now. You know, I got a different shirt. But props to you for making it this far. I appreciate you. Why don't you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already? And Gigi Dolan versus Mickie James for the Women's World Championship. I mean, I did shake things up. I added a lot of new people. There's one thing about Universe Mode that I wish they changed. This is a very specific niche, you know, request. But I wish the longer you simulated, like the game would auto-generate wrestlers to be added in. You know what I mean? Like how in NBA 2K, if you were to play like the My NBA mode or the My League mode, like their version of Universe Mode basically, where over time players will retire and new ones will come in and the game will auto-generate people to you know, replace the older players. I wish WWE 2K did something like that, because you know, it's a little unrealistic to see people like The Miz winning World Heavyweight Championships at 60. And Bayley wins the Women's Rumble. So Bayley finally getting that big Rumble win. I mean, she might have already gotten it at some point. I may have just skipped it by accident, but I think that's one of the few things she hasn't done yet is win the Rumble, and she finally got it after Bianca got like her 4th win in a row. So now at WrestleMania, Randy Orton main eventing his like 20th WrestleMania at this point. How much you want to bet it's a tag team match? The main event of WrestleMania is going to be another tag team match because for some reason, the Universe Mode engine loves putting non-title tag team matches in the main event of WrestleMania. Like it's kind of crazy. And I'm telling you right now, the main event match is gonna be a tag team match. I told y'all, bro. This game loves putting non-title tag team matches in the main event of WrestleMania. And with this, we're finally at year 25. Yes, sir, we are at 25 years. We did it. So, the final champion are going to be Kevin Owens as the World Heavyweight Champion, Andre Chase as the IC Champion, Brutus Creed and Sami Zayn as the Raw Tag Team Champions, and Doudrop or Piper Niven as the Women's World Champion. Over on SmackDown, we got Carmelo Hayes as the Undisputed Universal Champion, Paul Anderson as the US Champion, JD McDonough and Otis as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey as the Women's Champion. So what I'm really curious on doing now is checking the championship history. So let's start with the Undisputed Universal Championship. Let's see who's won it. So let's look at the entire history of the title. We got The Miz winning it at some point, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rick Boogs won the Undisputed Universal Championship, MJF, Maurice Okay, I guess. Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa won it twice, Ridge Holland won it 2 times, Karrion Kross won it twice, Jey Uso won it twice, Carmelo Hayes won it twice, Butch won it twice, Bobby Lashley won it twice, Austin Theory, Roman Reigns is a 3-time Undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar won it 3 times, and Sheamus won it 4 times. What a lad. And the longest combined reign is Brock Lesnar at 1,696 days. Now that is for all combined reigns, that's not a singular reign. MJF held it for 42 days as the shortest reign. Let's check out the World Heavyweight Championship now. We got Shinsuke Nakamura, Johnny Gargano won it at some point, Jimmy Uso won it, Finn Balor, Solo Sikoa, MJF won it twice, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, Carmelo Hayes, Maurice is a 5-time World Heavyweight Champion, of course. JD McDonough, Seth freaking Rollins, Kevin Owens, The Miz. Of course, The Miz is an 8-time World Heavyweight Champion, bro. Of course he is. Dude is like unstoppable in this timeline. And the longest combined reign is of Carmelo Hayes at 1,141 days, beating out The Miz even though he had the most reigns out of anybody. Let's check out the Women's Championships. We got Scarlett winning it, Ronda Rousey, Karrion Kross Women's Champion, sounds about right, Lyra Valkyria, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley all won it 3 times except Dakota won it twice. And the longest combined reign is of Ronda Rousey. Dude, what? She held it for a combined 3,375 days. How many times did she win the title? Wait a minute. Wait. Ronda won it once. So this is her first reign, and she's held it for 3,375 days. How long has she been champion? Hold on, quick math. So according to my math, Ronda Rousey has been holding on to the Women's Championship for 9 years. 9 years consecutively. I swore that this was a separate reign, not all consecutively, but no. 3,375 days on one reign. Bro, she broke Bruno Sammartino's record. Reign of terror right here. And this is the worst reign of terror of all time. Ronda Rousey holding on to the women's title for 9 consecutive years. Oh my god. So a lot of people apparently won it. We got Valhalla winning it, Trish Stratus, Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, Ivar, of course, Indy Hartwell, Eric, of course, winning the Women's World Championship, Zoe Stark, Tegan Knox, Mercedes Moné won the Women's World Championship at one point, Katana Chance, Dakota Jackson, JC Jane, Cora Jade, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Tamina, Kaden Carter, Dana Brooke wins it, Dolan Doudrop, Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, and Charlotte Flair, with Gigi Dolan having the longest not consecutive but days accumulated as the champion, and Kaden Carter has the shortest reign at 56 days. Now let's check out the mid-card titles. IC Championship. So Omos is the longest reigning IC champion in days accumulated. He won it 4 times. And he has 1,540 days. Dexter Lumis has 1,407 days. Dragon Lee earlier on in the simulation went freaking crazy. But before, we didn't know that Ronda Rousey is gonna hold on to it for 9 years. I'm still shook. And then obviously we have things here and there that tell you like, oh, Nathan Frazier held it for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Now for the US title, Jimmy Uso held the title once, as you can see right there. But he held it for 3,360 days. What is up with these like 9-year reigns, dude? Well, Jimmy Uso is the longest reigning US champion by a long shot. Now let's quickly look over the tag team champions, as the New Day are the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. And then you got the teams of Randy Orton, Sami Zayn's teams, Brutus Creed teams, Julius Creed teams, because they all switched up with different people constantly. Randy Orton and Sami had like a different tag team every other year, so they're the longest reigning SmackDown tag team champs. Well, that's it for the championships, but now I really want to see history and records. For the all-time records, it looks like Sheamus broke the record for most WrestleMania appearances at 34 WrestleMania appearances. I believe Randy Orton has broken the appearance record for SummerSlam. Charlotte Flair won Money in the Bank 5 times. And Brock Lesnar cashed in successfully 4 different times. For the Royal Rumble eliminations and time, it looks like that didn't change. For appearances and wins, Brock Lesnar won the Royal Rumble 5 times. So he broke Steve Austin's record by winning the Rumble 2 more times than he did. And Tamina broke the appearance record for appearing 24 times in the Rumble, which is crazy. And that pretty much does it. We simulated 25 years. Things got crazy. They got convoluted. Do you think this is how actually WWE is going to be in 25 years? Let me know in the comment section down below. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We recently just hit 7,000. Thank you guys so much for 7K. But now we're on the road to 8,000 subscribers. We're getting closer every single day, so help my cause. And subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.